are back. The time is now.
Good evening, welcome to NUFC Talk TV with myself, the Geordie Yam Yam, and obviously my right-hand man, the Mighty Win. Well, tonight we're going to have a bit of a watch-along for WOLTEMADE, Germany versus Slovakia, as you saw by the thumbnail, and have a look at, obviously, all the bits and pieces. But I suppose before we do all that, there was a little bit of breaking news, and it seems as though there could be potentially a lot of Geordie hearts broken. Because Daniel Levy is stepping down. And a lot of people in the chat think that Amanda Stavely and Mirdad are going to be some involvement. So we're going to have a chat. And then obviously we're going to have a build-up with all the things going on with Germany and anything else that's out there. So you guys, if you can be our ears, if you've seen anything, then obviously fire it towards us.
We've got some chat now, so it must be streaming okay.
Oh, it's there. I mean, I can see it live on TV as we speak. But before we get into tonight's show, let's do some housework. Welcome to everybody that's watching across all the platforms. Thanks to everybody that works in the background. Don't forget to smash that like button for us. You've been absolutely fantastic, but keep it going. We just need to try and keep the numbers high. Subscribe, it's totally free. Hit the bell for future content. If you want to support us, you can become a member. Different levels to choose from. Take your choice. If you want to support us, and obviously, going forward, then obviously you become a member. Anybody that becomes a member as well will be highlighted, and any of our beautiful members out there that gift them will also be highlighted and thanked as we go. Obviously, you can throw us super chats. You can put a question in the chat. Not always guaranteed to be mentioned. So if you do want to guarantee it, then follow the dollar sign. Send us the Talk TV super chat, and that will guarantee that mention. Obviously, you can come on board with the Prediction League as well. £5 entry fee. It's just predicting the Newcastle results throughout the season. Top 6 get prizes. It's like I say, it's really hard. And even though there's 3 games gone, there ain't a lot between number 1.
Three games gone, you can get 5 points per game, and the leader at the moment has 6.
Yes, exactly.
So
that's what I said. It's harder than it looks. So like I say, you come on board with your £5, you've got plenty of time to catch up. So anyway, let's get straight into it, I suppose. Daniel Levy leaving Spurs. Bit of a strange one, to be honest.
Seems to have come out of the blue.
Yeah. I mean, was this always going to be the case after the window closes, making sure that they've got the right people involved at the back? And I mean, I was just reading some news that was put out there. I mean, it's nothing spectacular apart from, obviously, he's been there for 25 years at Spurs. And a consistent figure at the heart of Spurs and moved from White Hart Lane to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I mean, it's not really a move, is it, considering they rebuilt it? But has proved divisive as the North London club struggle to break through into the permanent Premier League challenger. So I suppose he apparently 29.88% of the share is capital of ENIC, which owns 86.91%. So it looks like he's just going to sell his shares back to the club. But like I say, there's a lot of claims out there that Amanda Stavely could be in line to be picking up some of these shares.
She's been linked with it for quite a while now, hasn't she?
Well, that's what I said. Well, I mean, the link that come out the blue, wasn't it? Obviously, this has been rumbling on in the background for some time by the looks of it. But Tottenham have outlined the arrival of Vinay Venkatesham.
Well, Sky Sports have been doing to death the banner that the Spurs protest group have been parading for a while now. 24 years, 16 managers, 1 trophy. Time for a change.
Yeah. Martin Howe as women's head coach. Peter Carrington or Charrington. Also joined the board as he steps into the role of non-executive chairman in the wake of Levy's departure. But there's been no mention at this present moment in time, anyway, of Amanda Staveley in the reports that I've read. But again, like I suppose, everybody comes to retire someday. Maybe he's done enough. Took him to as far as he can, and it is time for a change. Sometimes they do say a change is as good as a rest. I mean, it doesn't bother me if Amanda goes, if I'm honest with you. Somebody just put in the chat there. Hopefully she puts them in the same situation as she put us. They've got a long way to go, I'll tell you, with the amount of clout that they've got. I mean, nothing of any importance, if I'm honest, regarding that. I was just having a quick look. Nothing regarding Newcastle United have signed Femke Leifting on loan. There's another one. And obviously you've got, it's telling you if you want to watch the match, where to stream it. If you're interested, I believe you have to. It's a pay-per-view, so you can listen to us.
$2.49 on Amazon Prime if you're on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
And I've actually paid that simply because at least with Amazon Prime you get uninterrupted, guaranteed, on-time footage, and you can go back and watch it and stop it and pause it and do what you like as many times as you want.
Yeah, exactly.
So for £2.49, I think. And there was me saying, by the way, £2.49, but I'm saving £30 by not going out on a Friday night. Of course, it's a Thursday night. But I am missing out on a curry night tonight that all my pals are going. Amrit's going to be there having his curry.
Oh, bless you. I don't know whether you read the reports about the Geordie Mecca. Now we've got the new CEO coming on board. They reckon the Geordie Mecca on Supremo's to-do list. So we were talking about it today about not having any information about the new stadium. And now all of a sudden it seems as though that is obviously the big thing now, is to get that right, and obviously all the red tape. I mean, Lee Ryder did a bit of a report in the Chronicle, and he's saying that he gets, he's coming into the situation that David Hopkinson may just have timed his run perfectly at St James's Park. And obviously, we said about Yasser Al Rumayyan seems to be the main man that seems to have instigated the move for him. COO Brad Miller has already apparently unturned almost every stone, looking for solutions to deliver the Magpie a bigger home. And then obviously he says he's described as fun and fearless by industrial insiders across the building brink of new dimensions on the stadium project that Newcastle Chiefs are desperate to talk publicly about for months now. So he looks like he's going to be coming in and obviously putting his penny's worth to try and unravel some of the issues that obviously are stopping Newcastle from going forward. Especially, I mean, we all know the situation that Newcastle face on the Leazes Park when it comes to that stuff.
Well, really though, it's a good few months now, I think, since we appointed the Thornton, Peter Thornton,
yeah,
who is Northeast Property Supremo, if you like. He's got all the contacts in the planning and etc. etc. So he was brought in specifically for that. We've got Hopkinson now, who more or less supervised the move, the original, the first throws of the move for Madrid, changing stadiums. He's been managing Madison Square Garden, one of the world's iconic sports venues, so he knows all about concerts and sports teams and you name it. And he did the same for the biggest franchise in Canada before he went there. before he went to Madrid. So he's got all the credentials. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
No, I agree. I think there is.
But we all know as well that there are unique problems associated with this Leazes Park fiasco. Why there should be has always been beyond me, but we'll see where he takes it.
Yeah, it's going to be an
We need
interesting
somebody
one.
with a big pair of bollocks to turn around and say, look, it's our way or the highway. We either get what we want or we are out of town, kid. And see what they say to that.
Yeah, I mean, we've said it from for a while now, haven't we? You know, things have to change. Something has to give when it comes to the information that seems to be the stumbling block of the protesters. If I'm honest with you, but anyway, let's have a quick look at Nick Voldemar. A little bit of background on him. Born 14th of February 2002 in Bremen, Germany. Height at 1.98 meters, 6'6" for those of old school measurements. Yes, he's towering presence and exactly the same height as Dan Burn. Position forward, attacking midfielder. Obviously, he came to us this season. German, right-footed player. He started his career at the age of 8 in 2010. Stayed with Werder Bremen youth for a while. 10 years he was at Werder Bremen, all told, on the youth side of things. Joined at age 8, prolific at under-17s in the Bundesliga. 20 to 24, Werder Bremen, youngest Bundesliga debutant in club history. 22 to 23, he was out on loan to SV Elversberg. He scored 10 goals and in 3. And then obviously he was the league or the Liga player of the season back then on loan. He came back to Stuttgart where he joined as a free agent in 24 and he scored 17 goals in all comps, the DFB Pokal winner. And coming to Newcastle for a club record signing of 65 plus 4.3 in add-ons. I mean, he's done well. Like I say, he's got something about him. He's represented Germany at every youth level from under-16s to under-21s. Under-21s European Championship 25, a top scorer with 6 goals. Made a senior debut in June 25 versus Portugal in the Nations League semi-final. Obviously, playing style, you look at him with aerial dominance with his height, nightmare for defenders. Link-up play, surprisingly agile and technical for his size. Versatile player, can play in as a target man, as a second striker, or like I said, as an attacking midfielder. Mentality, known for his work ethic and clutch performances in big games. And the big question is, why Newcastle? And it seems very much when you look at the strategic coup, not just for the physical profile, but for his tactical flexibility. With Isak's future, it's obviously gone. So he comes in and offers a different kind of threat. Towering striker who can also drop deep and create. His arrival signals Newcastle's intent to evolve from their attacking blueprint. I suppose what you've got to ask yourself. I mean, I know you've been shouting his name for some time now. I know he's certainly somebody who's caught your eye. And if I'll be honest with you, he hadn't caught mine at all. I'd watched him a couple of times at under-21s. And yes, he was top scorer, but didn't blow me away with anything. He just looked a little bit awkward for me playing at his own age group. Now, I did, once we'd got in for him and everything else, did a little bit of a back check on him because of what you were saying, and it was so good in the Bundesliga. It was phenomenal playing, for Stuttgart. He certainly gives us something different, doesn't he?
As I say, highlights clips can, make anybody look good.
Yeah, I agree.
But he's got certain characteristics. I mean, for what really surprised me was for 6'6", out of all his senior goals, 34, 35 senior goals in total, only 4 of them have been with his head.
Yeah.
So that would appear not to be his strength, and that would surely be something that Eddie can work on and improve to get more out of that side of it. But do you want to do that at the expense of taking away what he's got on the deck? Because for a big man, he is surprisingly agile and nimble on his feet.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, Colin and I were talking this morning, this afternoon, sorry, about, Colin said, you know who he reminds me of? And I said, go on, surprise me. He said, Peter Beardsley. You know, the contrast in height is ridiculous.
I'm going to say, yeah.
But it's the way, when he's got defenders, he's got that ability to quickly shuffle the ball between 2 feet.
Yeah.
So they don't know which way he's going to go, and that is a special talent to be able to, you know, the old Beardsley jiggle.
Yeah.
And what I'd noticed, which is also was also a particular Beardsley strength, was if he tries, he does his jiggle, and he tries to pass the ball to wherever he wants to put it, or move it to wherever he wants to put it. And if the ball happens to hit the defender's leg, his reaction is so quick that he's able to use that as an advantage. And while everybody else, while the defender is saying, oh, where did that go? His instant reaction is so quick that he can, by the time the defender's made his mate, he's already passed him. And that's noticeable on quite a few of the clips in the highlight.
Yeah.
And it hadn't crossed my mind of the resemblance between, you know, because the thought of calling somebody 6'6" Beardsley-esque.
Beardsley, yeah, exactly.
It's kind of weird, but the footwork is there for all to see.
Yeah.
And I don't, you know, there's no higher compliment I could pay him than that, really.
I agree. I think sometimes, you know, when you look at it, you have got to see the skill, the close control that he's got. I mean, you know, that if you look at Voldemade's numbers, obviously very impressive, considering he only played for Stuttgart, a side that didn't dominate possession. Or didn't really create that many chances. A lot of the football that I've seen, and again, I don't watch a lot of German football, but what I've tried to do is go back, and you're absolutely right when you say if you go on YouTube and they pick all the highlights, the good stuff, they do miss out on a hell of a lot of the poor stuff. But obviously, if you go and try and recoup a lot of the games, and watch the extended highlights, you do see a little bit more of the patterns of play. And I really thought, when I looked at his numbers, his XG and XA, if you like, or his GXA, whichever way you want to put it, output, it rivals most of the Premier League regulars. And like I say, his aerial win rate is elite. And again, if you look at the traditional style of target man that was in the Premier League, the likes of Tony, who seems to resemble some of the type of play that he's got. He's much better with his feet, from what I've seen, than Tony, if I'm honest with you. But I'm on about as a pure target man. So for me, from what I've written down, is the tactical intelligence side of things. His spatial awareness for a young kid, compared to Antoine Griezmann, for his ability to drop between lines and create. And somebody that I love, which was Griezmann, and I said when we played them in pre-season, if I could just take somebody out of that team, it would be Griezmann, just to give us somebody that can see the opportunity. And when the way he took his goal against us was, well, I mean, like I say, you do not lose it, do you? Technical skill, as we said, despite being 6'6", he's dubbed the 2-meter Messi by his mates around him for his close control and vision. Versatility, can operate as a deep line forward, a classic number 9, or even a roaming 10, which is a very rare blend. So what sets him apart, if you like, from other strikers in the Premier League? And if you compare the lads that we have been, I suppose, looked at, the Sescos, the Ekatikes, and the like, I've tried to look at him at what sets him apart from these other guys, and it's the hybrid threat. That's what, for me, that's what makes him such a versatile player coming into Newcastle. Combines the physicality of a traditional striker with the finesse of a playmaker. His mentality, known for clutch performances, hat-trick versus Spain under 21s, included a dribble finish, Poucher's goal and a tearing header. So again, even from that, you can see he's got a multitude of finishes. And I think, somebody who can combine strength on the floor as well as in the air is no mean feat. And again, adaptability. Bundesliga analysts believe he's stylistically closer to Masiala than to a classic target man. So again, you're looking at what the Bundesliga reports state about this lad. He could be the next real big thing. Now, obviously, the Newcastle fit. Again, it's very difficult to see how or what Eddie Howe will do with him. But Eddie Howe may see him as a game changer, someone who sees what other players can't. And again, I think that's been something that we've been missing in a long time, and adds creative ideas around the box. Obviously, with Isak gone and Gordon suspended, WOLTEMADE could become the focal point for a new look attack. Very interesting. Like I say, player that I didn't know that much about, but I've dug deep. I've had a good look at him, and he seems, like I say, he seems very close to being, like I said, if you was to play Football Manager on the computer, and you wanted to put yourself as a striker, and you look at his pizza slices, he's got a portion of pizza that are very high percentile in every area. He's the perfect player. It's whether he can bring it to Newcastle.
Can he? I mean, that was I forget who it was. I was saying he's not called Walter Messi for nothing.
That's what I said.
That's his nickname. We've got Mark Todd there saying, "I keep thinking of the old cartoon. It's the wolf. It's the wolf.
It's the wolf. It's the wolf." Love it.
That shout might go out a lot around the stadium. He's like no one. Michael Mick is saying he's like no one I've seen. Really can't compare him with anyone. He's just the wolf. Yow!
Exactly.
I wonder if we'll get a few wolf howls. When he does something good. It'd be good if we did. There'll be a lot of that going on, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
It will evolve. But let's think. The other thing is, let's not be too critical if at the start, it's going to take him a while to bed in. We've seen with Wirtz at Liverpool. That's Wirtz playing in a proper team, a real proper team, surrounded by class players, and he's been pants for the first 3 games.
Yeah.
So, and that's not to say he's going to be pants for the whole season, because I can't believe that for a second. He's too good a player. But it might not just hit the ground running, which I think is great that we've got Visser, who is Prem, used to the Prem and everything that goes with it. So I think that can only stand us in good stead.
Absolutely. Connor's got a question that he's got in there. Are these internationals an audition for Who Starts versus Wolves? I mean, it has to be, doesn't it? Especially for the... listen, we know Eddie doesn't like to move away from the trusted lot, if you like. That he's... and I can see both sides of the coin. It's very difficult when you've worked with a bunch of players for 3.5 seasons now, and they've got you to the heady heights that where we've got them. But obviously, that was now we've got to have a striker involved. As you say, all elements all weight turns towards Vissa at the minute because of that Premier League proven. But I just want to throw this lad into the weight. You know.
Yeah, so do I.
I really do, because he can give us such a difference. And like I say, you know, Wissa coming on, knowing the Premier League. And I suppose you've also got to take into consideration, it doesn't matter which one of them plays. None of them will know Newcastle tactically.
And again,
So,
you've got the varying arguments, because WOLTEMADE is match fit.
yeah.
You know, he's played in the Bundesliga already. He's playing tonight. Wissa will probably be playing over the weekend. You know, if selected, as Sir Ralph Ramsey famously said to Bobby Moore. And he will be, of course. But he has, apart from that, he hasn't got any more minutes in his legs.
No, that's right. Has the match started for you? Because obviously it's supposed to be 7:45.
Yes, it has started.
I haven't got it on the screen, so I can't see a thing. I don't know what's happening
Here
here.
we go.
Ah, there we go. Just coming on now.
Here we go. And for any of those who are lucky enough to have Nova Sports 3 subscriptions, you can watch it there.
Lucky you. It's a nightmare. I thought, like I say, I have got Amazon, but I just thought it would be. I didn't realise it was going to be a pay-per-view.
I'm not sure how I can get it. We shouldn't need to here.
No. Still waiting for my
I've got
picture
my
to come up.
studio light shining in my eyes, preventing me watching the
match.
The match.
Just waiting for it to reboot, I think, on my side.
Playing all in white.
Well, which is what we expected.
It's 4 minutes under play. There's Wolfie. Nicely. First touch that I've seen, and he received the ball in a dangerous position, laid it off, and whoa! You still.
Because Dubs is in goal for him, isn't he?
And Dubs is in goal indeed, yeah.
Yeah. Somebody's asking who's on your T-shirt. You might know. It's the Sun and Eddie Howe. Look at that. He's the happy clapper in chief.
Right, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
There we go.
All right, well.
That's not it, because that's Spain. I got Spain on. We got Spain in the middle. Well, as of yet, apologies, guys, because we are still waiting to get something happening.
It's on Nova Sports 3, and it's on Fubo.
Yeah, it as you can see, it doesn't actually do anything when you put it on the screen. It's got the Slovakia and the Deutschland logo on there, but it doesn't seem to be doing a lot else. You'd have thought some of the German stations would have had it, wouldn't you?
It is. It's on a German station that I've never heard of before.
All right.
Can't remember what it was now. Corner to Germany.
Go on, then I'll let you do your bit while I'm waiting to get.
I'll have to move over here. Wait a minute, look at me. Who's number 13?
Yeah. Nothing's coming up for me at the minute.
Nice bit of work from Collins.
Collins?
Is that Collins from Brentford?
Oh. That's interesting.
No, it's Ndamdi Collins who plays for Frankfurt.
Ndamdi Collins?
Yep. Nice work. They've got another corner now. Dubs is marshalling the defence.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he
Alexa,
plays.
smart plug on.
Here we go. Thank you so much. But so
Oh,
Germany
right.
have a.
We don't need it now.
No, we don't need it now. We're good. We've got it. Corner nipped in. Oh, that's a poor corner, isn't it? Into the near post there from Kimmich. Decent German side, by the way. It ain't a bad side. Let's have a in Dubravka. We've got Goyamba, Satka, Skriniar, Hanko, Duda, Lobotka, Bero, Duris, Strelik, and Sawyer for Slovakia. And we've got Booman, Mittelstad, Tar, Rudiger, Collins, Kimmich, Stiller. I like this A Stiller. Tottenham are after them. And I'll tell you something now. I think we should definitely have a look at this young lad. He's a future star for me, Stiller. We got Wirtz, Goretzka, and Nabry with Voldemar up front. It's a different sounding German side, I must admit. Do you not feel? Hey, he's not listening to me.
I put it on mute when I told Amazon to Alexa to put my lights back on. Sorry, yes, yeah, 4-2-3-1 that they're playing. And they normally play 4-3-3, don't they, basically?
Yeah, but I mean, when you look at the German side, you know, there's not many names that you look at now and think, oh, international, you know what I mean? There's a couple in there, obviously, that are good players, but yeah, but not a traditional German side, is it? That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, when you bear in mind that for the last probably 10 years, I would say, in international terms, that compared to the Germany of old, they've, you know, really, I mean, they failed to qualify, didn't they, 1 year recently? So that's the standard that they've got. What a lovely ball.
Yeah, over to this left-hand side.
Oh, man.
Inside now into Germany. Wirtz just in and around the penalty box. So there, again, the line really goes to like 4, just in behind the front 2. Ball in again gets blocked by Slovakia. Again, Slovakia bring the ball out of play. Well done. Again, just gets tripped, and it's a free kick to Slovakia.
And I didn't think that was a trip.
No, it was a bit harsh. I must admit. Didn't look much in that at all. But it is anyway. So here we go. Slovakia just, again, playing pep ball at the back. Just trying to draw Germany on. And Voldemar there trying on the chase back to try and get that ball back.
Yeah, that's showing his work rate there.
Yeah. Ooh, ball across the box there. It's from Slovakia, taking a bit of a risk, but he did do well in the end. And we got Netherlands and Poland in another match, which is 0-0. Trying to get another feed going just in case I lose mine. So bear with me a second, because I'm looking at, I've got every other blooming game on apart from this one. It's typical, isn't it? Anyway, Slovakia go long, looking to get to the halfway line, but it's again headed back into the Slovakian defensive third. Referee's giving nothing away on this one, to be fair. I mean, the player didn't go to ground there, but he just seems to be giving everybody a bit of too much protection for it to be a fluid game, if I'm honest with you, which is a shame. Mittelstadt now into Tar. I don't know a lot of these German players, so I'm just going to bring that down so I've got some idea of who I'm talking about. I'm going to look at a Pillock. Well, I do anyway. There you go. Got you. Oof. Bowman there taking a bit of a risk. Gave it to Tar, who's been closed down by Slovakia. It's just hoofed clear, but it's, like I say, more of a cross deep to the penalty area of Germany from Tar.
Yeah,
And managed to get away with it with Nabry now. Plays it back to the English-sounding guy, Collins. I wonder where he's from. Again, poor ball up towards Voldemar. Easy for Skriniar to get it all the way back to the keeper. Dubravka in his very luminous shirt.
Surprisingly, Barry, Collins is German.
Oh, well, obviously. Yes. I gathered that. But not a German name. Well, yes, I like that from Wolfman. The Wolfie, just dummied it on the edge of the box.
It was the Dominic Zoboslai.
Yeah.
Dummy.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was. And Goretzka, it was poor control. His first touch.
Yeah. It was,
Yeah. Could have got a shot off there, really.
That dummy. Was almost an assist. Because I still think Zoboslai should have had the assist for Liverpool's winner, which was attributed to Mo Salah.
Mo Salah, yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what I said. Because you didn't get a touch of the ball, it doesn't go for you, does it? Which is crazy, really, when you think about it. Bowman, ooh, Rudiger up to.
Come on,
Collins.
folks, help out. 232 watching, and we've only got 42 likes. Jump out the chat for a second and hit that like for us, please. Really helps the channel. Costs you note.
Costs you absolutely nothing. Exactly. No, I'm just banging my head against a brick wall there, to be fair. So, Germany just pull the ball out. It's with Collins now. It's come back to Rudiger.
Here we go. Pendulum. Across the back.
Out to Tar. And Mittelstadt. And all the way back.
To Bowman.
It's pretty poor football, I must admit, at the minute, guys. It's nothing. Nothing to blow me frock up.
Feeling each other out. The odd jab coming in now and again, but just dancing around the ring at the minute.
Yeah, it certainly is a jab. Tarneb throws the ball into Stiller.
Oh. Just runs over the ball, misses it completely. Oh, here we go.
It's a bit of a, like I say, at the minute, it seems as though Stiller seems to be dropping a little bit deeper at times. Keep your eye on number 16.
Good closing down there.
Throw into Slovakia, halfway in their half. Again, nothing really coming of anything at the minute. It's, like I say, it's very bitty type football. It's referees just, like I say, not allowing the game to continue, which is, like I say, it's a poor game anyway. Always a bit of a chance for Slovakia to get something.
Get a corner.
Deflected out.
Slovakia.
Yeah.
Got his shot off, did Hanko.
He did well there, Nabry, to be fair, to get back.
Yeah.
He did very well.
Do that their dead ball expert, presumably, taking the corner.
Yeah.
Is it going long or short? He's got both options.
What if he goes medium? If
No.
he doesn't beat the first man, there you go. A lot of them that try this front post corner setup very rarely beat the first man, do they? What is a half a yard here? Drilled across. But Bowman gets down to that one, holds it in his hands, and says, "Thank you, very glad." Thought it was going to be a little bit more of an opportunity than it actually was there. Nabry now, down the other end of the field. Yeah. Just on the edge of the box on the right-hand side.
It was a very quick break. It took them like 2 passes in 3 seconds to get right to the edge of their area.
Yeah, but again, because it went so quick, if you notice, they've just been distributing the ball backwards and side to side because there was nobody up with play, and that's very Newcastle-esque. Nabry now coming inside, trying to play a ball through the lines. Blocked by Slovakia. And just able to Rudiger just to push that ball all the way back to Boomer. Is it Booman or Bowman?
Bowman.
Bowman.
Bowman. Bow as in bow of a tree?
The bow of a tree. Okay.
Well, O-U-G-H in English is famously difficult to pronounce because you can have
buff.
You can have bow, bow, boo, buff, buff.
It's mad, isn't it, when you think about it?
There's even more. I'll think of them all.
Yeah. The English language is probably, well, it is the hardest, isn't it? When you look at all the spelling differences, it's phenomenal. Free kick to Slovakia. Right side of Bowman's.
Bowman.
Bowman? I'm going to have to start talking a bit posh.
No, how would I say it? What's it?
Bowman?
Bow as in cow.
Yeah, that's what you said. But I don't say cow. I say cow.
Oh, good save.
Yeah, it was. Whipped in and cleared. I think you're in front of me, mate.
Oh, I am.
I do believe.
Can I pause mine?
Throw in for Slovakia. Say just in line with the penalty area. Thrown in. Distributed. Again going backwards. The half press from Germany. Oh, nice little ball inside there. Lovely ball at the back stick. Again, that's what Wynne was saying. Nice save there from Bowman. Bulgaria 0, Spain 1. Yazabel. Netherlands 0-0. And Liechtenstein 0-0 with Belgium.
Right, we are now synced.
Hey.
Again, the beauty of having a proper stream.
Yeah, you can pause it. Again, in towards that. Ooh, Bowman nearly misjudged that one into the near post. I don't know what.
I tell you what, as well, this is totally weird for me.
How can it be?
I've never ever seen this before.
How could it be offside from that? It hit the post. Oh, it's because the player didn't touch it. I thought the keeper had got his hand to that, and what it did, it come off the post, and the same player touched it twice without it touching another person. So it's an indirect free kick to Germany.
So this is the first time I think I've ever watched a match where on your stream,
Yeah,
Slovakia are kicking left to right,
yeah.
and on my stream, on Amazon, Slovakia are kicking right to left.
It's obviously the cameras are in a different position.
Yeah.
There's a break on here for Slovakia. Again, shot was poor at the end, narrowed the angle. Straight into the midriff of Bowman. Good early throw out, though. Again, Wirtz, who cost Liverpool a lot of money, he seems to be not really at the races in this one.
Indeed.
Stiller just plays a simple ball. Is
Medieval
the telly?
Medieval Knievel is saying, is the game on the telly? Yes, it is. It's on Amazon Prime, but you have to pay $2.49 to get it. If you're lucky enough to be subscribed to Nova Sports 3, you can also watch it on there. And it's also on Fubo 1, I believe.
Stop advertising dodgy steaks, bro.
I'm just saying, if you're lucky enough to
Oh,
have
he's got through the Wolfie. Oh, just a bit in front of him. And
Oh, good save.
shot. Yeah, from
From Dubs.
Germany. Good save from Dubs. Just on the outside of his foot.
That was
Yeah,
a good
caught
first
that
time
well.
shot and all.
Yeah, he caught hold of that really well.
Great. What a save. Lovely shot by Mittelstadt.
Yeah, their left back. Ball into the box. More central this time, and it's headed over from Rudiger. I say over. He was headed wide, really. It was a half chance, I suppose. Clear. That was a good break from Slovakia there behind the German defence, who was caught napping. But again, just running himself wide instead of actually going towards goal. It would have been much easier for him if his first touch hadn't took him away from the goal.
Joey Linton saying, is that a young guy here?
It is.
It was.
From the
I'm
darkness.
talking from the depths of the sea.
The darkness.
I'm the little voice in your ear.
Going
Him
to
and Jerry
Slovakia.
with I've got the devil on one shoulder and then
And the angel with the other one.
and the other one.
Oh, bless you.
The
Well,
halo
I
and the horns.
Good pullback from Slovakia. Again, cleared by Germany. Throwing to Slovak. They've had some decent play, I must admit.
Yeah.
Getting in and behind the German back four quite easily at times.
One thing WOLTEMADE doesn't have is the immediate pace, though.
No.
But he can get going. It's like a semi truck. It takes a while.
Just like I say, that's what I said. For me, I think he's the perfect man who can sit in the hole because he hasn't got that pace. I mean, we talk about Wissa. Wissa hasn't got outstanding pace, but it's his acceleration that I like about Wissa. He can get himself in and behind with that acceleration. And like I say, you can get there. Lothar Matthäus, yeah.
Well, who's the greatest German you ever seen? Is what he's asking.
Yeah.
Lothar
And
Matthäus.
Wow.
the obvious answer is the
Beckenbauer.
Kaiser.
Well, this Kaiser, man.
But I'm not so sure.
Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer.
Because they've had some tremendous
They've had some
centre
fabulous
forwards.
players.
Oh, but
yeah.
you know it's crazy. The German.
Rummenigge
Yeah.
and
German football. I mean, you gotta admit that they are also there are countries
Top of the tree.
that happen to be just at this
Michael
point.
McIntyre. You'll have to stop with this.
Oh, Rudiger, what a numpty!
Yeah, there was a chance.
Oh, oh, lucky
Didn't-
Germany.
Certainly was.
Dude,
Didn't
did you
expect
see-
that
you-
deflection.
You guys missed that the way Rudiger just let him go. You watch this one. Wow.
Thank you,
Rudiger.
Michael McIntyre, for your pink umbrella on the beach.
Thank you,
I
man.
just didn't.
Is that intimating that you're on holiday? I'm not sure.
See, he bit the dust. Malik Chiao immediately. He's not there. He didn't get a call up, but I mean,
Yeah, like I say. I mean, we can all see when you look at teams that have to rebuild from their glory days, how long it takes them. And that's what I said. Germany, you know, from years have always had, even if they threw one player that you just looked at and thought, not sure. They'd always had really good depth in squads, and I look at them now and I'm like, not sure.
well, it's a
We've
different.
got some great suggestions there in the chat. You know, we've got Gerd
Cruz.
Muller, of course,
Oh yeah,
Very well.
and Jurgen Klinsmann, another great player.
Philip Lahm, that's more my time. One of the best right backs ever seen.
Yeah, indeed, and Tony Kroos, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I mean,
Who's now a Toon fan?
Now a Toon fan. But what about Michael Ballack? I mean,
Good player. Well, what about Gunnar Netzer?
Netzer, I'm going to say.
He of his era, he was comfortably the best.
Miroslav Klose,
Indeed.
no doubt about it. But he played. He was
Except he was. What I would say about Klose, he was a great goal scorer.
yeah. That's what you know.
Without necessarily being a great player.
Yeah.
Great goal scorer without being a scorer of great goals.
Well,
one word.
Mesut Ozil.
No, you ain't.
He was good, man.
He was crap.
He played for Real Madrid for a long time.
I know, he was crap.
But I mean, Germany is just a factory of players. You know,
It is.
I mean, it is what it is.
Well,
It's like with a different style, and different method. Brazil, Argentina, they just make players for no reason. I mean, you know, it's you're never going. The demand and the supply are always high. But you know, it cannot go unnoticed. Like if you're born in Germany, that's why a lot of Turkish players like Mesut, also like the one that just went to Galatasaray from City, İlkay Gündoğan, all them chose to represent, you know, Germany. It was kind of like a factory. You know, their youth teams are top notch, so they would just obviously choose a country that's more developed, that has all the sources to make them stars, and he's always worked that way. So
Yeah, I mean, there's been some. I mean, for me, there's been some absolutely like worldies that I grew up as a kid watching Germany. You know, like I said, you're absolutely right when it's like when you think of the amount of players. I mean, Germany's a massive country. We know that, but they do seem to know how to nurture kids literally from an early age. All the way through, and like I said, as one goes out, one was coming through. But in this decade seems to me as though there's a massive change in the way, in the style of football, if you like, and I don't know whether that's is forced upon them or it literally is just the way these guys play. But I look just going in on goalkeepers. You look at the goalkeepers that the German national side have had. Oh, Wolfie's just had a header over the bar there.
ooh.
You know, and Ilna and who was the other one that we that was everybody's really good? Oh, Sepp Meyer, that was the one. Sepp Meyer, I thought he was an absolutely superb goalkeeper.
Gerd Muller.
Yeah,
But I mean, I remember the Bayern, like where Philip Lahm he was part of that team, and that I thought that Bayern Munich side was unbelievable. Had a lot of Germans. The one was that came to Man United. Oh, Germany here. Oh
Yeah,
man,
chance. Oh, it was a good
is
save
that
again.
Wirtz?
That is a really good save. Yeah, it's Wirtz.
Man, he's getting through, man. Oh, that's gonna be a foul. That good. Yeah. The one that went to Bayern United, legend for Bayern Munich. He went at the end of his career. Midfielder.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, what's his name now?
I know who you mean.
Goalkeepers. Oliver Kahn, the greatest of all time, baby.
Yeah, I mean, Ollie Kahn was absolutely.
I mean, he was mean too. He looked like a albino Rottweiler.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, Andreas Bremer was probably one of my heroes of this day.
Oh yeah, Joe Linden said Bastian. Bastian Schweinsteiger, I think that was his name.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, proper midfielder, that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Wolfie.
Try to thread that one through there, Wolfie. And Podolski, Lucas Podolski.
Oh, Lucas Podolski. Played at Arsenal for a long time. Yeah. I mean, proper footballers, man. That's why that 2006 Germany side was pretty good. Was pretty good. So yeah, I mean, but you know that I've always heard that before the 80s, German sides were more robotic, more strength, more pragmatic, I guess, more. I mean, like the biggest contrast would be like with the Brazil, where players are just they think, they get on the pitch and they just do no tactics really. Just let them play, let them play and be happy, basically.
Well, that's it. I mean, I remember watching Litbarski playing down the wing, and you're right, they played with freedom. There was no. Nobody was telling them, I want you to do this or I want you to do that. Yeah. It was just total, just play your ability, because that is when you are your best. And some of the stuff was phenomenal.
And that's what the old German squads used to be. I mean, it worked. They were world champions, but but it would be like almost like this is what you need to do, and if you do it, we're gonna win. And it was like that. It was robotic. It was they had it written down. You got to go down the wing the same amount of time, the same speed, the same length, whatever, compared to more South American sides where it just they do as it comes, as the play comes, rather. So it's interesting. Now though, more than ever, everybody, I guess, have more technical players, more good skilled players. They can think the game.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Very interesting.
You're muted, Win.
Don't Amazon arrive at the most inopportune moments?
Oh, indeed. I'm still waiting for the parcel to come at any minute now. It's been supposedly here now.
Did you tell him you're a famous guy who needs to be on air, man?
Oh, Skriniar. So
Slovakia
easy.
got some decent players, man.
They have.
Old Dubs.
None more decent than Dubs.
It's can't be a good watch along. Klose and Podolski don't count for me. They were pinched from the Polish as RSL. Well, yeah,
Klose and Podolski don't count for me. They were pinched from the. Well, I mean, they were pinched. So was Ilkay Gundogan. So was Mesut Ozil. It is what it is, man. It's like saying Musiala shouldn't be playing for Germany because he's English.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. It is what it is. If I'm, and I'm a little biased, I guess, but like, because if I'm my kid, for example, if he plays, I mean, he could represent America, Peru, but it doesn't mean that he's less of the other. It is what it is. It's some players also don't have this. Yeah.
You go to the best team, don't you?
Well,
if you get called up,
if you get called up, because sometimes you'll choose that weak team, if you have no other options. Like for example, the guy we had, what's his name that just left?
Well, didn't is it Anderson you're talking about?
Yeah, I think it was.
Because Anderson
Scottish.
Yeah.
Well,
He was.
he can play for Scotland. Yeah, I saw
He
Harvey Barnes
was
the
off,
same way.
and he could have, he was offered the chance to play for Scotland, and he had enough belief in his own ability.
Well, that's true, but trust me, in the next 5 years, if he doesn't get called for England, he will think about Scotland. It's
Well,
just
it's too
what
late
people.
now.
Well, but you got to play 3 competitive games at least.
Does it
Yeah,
have to be for the first team?
yeah, for the first team, 3 or 2, 1 or 2, but it's multiple options. Because I know Lapadula is born Italian. He played twice for Italy, but the third time he didn't get a call up, so he chose Peru, and so he's able to play for Peru. So yeah, they changed it. Before it used to be 1 game, and before it used to be, you just got to play where you were born with, whatever country you were born in.
Yeah.
No, he didn't get the options. Did
Oh man. But I wonder, Musiala is a good player though. He could have played for England.
I mean,
But-
it's funny because, like I say, dual nationalities, where you can jump from
but
one or the other.
But nowadays, they see them when they're young, and they try to get them in when they're young. So, but I don't know about Musiala because I know he played for England with Trent, with Bellingham for a long time. So I don't know when Germany got a hold of him. But what a great problem to have, Germany or England. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
if you're that good, Lamine Yamal, for example, could have played for Morocco or Spain, but I mean, all of his mom and everything, they're all from Morocco, but there was not a chance in hell that he was not going to play. That he was going to play for Morocco. With all due respect to Morocco, who done a great job in the other World Cup. I can't remember which, but I mean, come on, we knew where he was going.
We certainly did. There's a bit of a break in play, guy. A bit of a lull. There's an injury to a player, so there's a bit of swapping and changing. I don't know why.
No, I do wonder. It's interesting though. Now that we're in this conversation, if you are from the Slovakian country, what would you call them? What do you call them countries that split up? Yugoslavia, old Yugoslavia. I wonder, could you not play for, like, Slovakians? Couldn't they play for Slovenia or Croatia if they choose to?
Well, it
If they
depends
at the
on
time,
the
at
part
the
of,
time.
yeah. Once it all splits into the different categories and nationalities.
But when you have blood, I mean, wouldn't you could have a dual or triple nationality?
Parentage, like grandparents and stuff like that, I would imagine definitely. Man accused of driving into crowds at Liverpool's victory parade pleads not guilty to 31 offences. There you go.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah. That's a
He
haircut
played
and a half.
Napoli for a long time. This guy.
I can see Tiger Studios has got the same haircut.
Yep.
Slovakia just playing out from the back. Quite a nice little ball there. Pushes him a little bit wide. Closed down by Tar. Just brings the ball back just to try and keep ball at the minute. Slovak all the way back to the halfway line. Again, it's nothing. It's not really a thriller, if I'm honest. And like I say, Wolfie's not really had. He's had half chances, nothing of any description, and not really being fed the ball. And the only way you get the horse to win the race is if you feed the horse.
Hey, Win, you forgot to mention Oliver Kahn, man.
Oliver.
Win, why are you frozen?
He likes to be stationary.
Good
ball into the box.
Oh,
he had the opportunity to get a foot on that one. He tried to strike it on the volley. Strelec.
Too many
Wide.
international games is RSL. Nonsense. Let international needs some love as well, man. International needs some love. Damn, he hit that one with his shin.
Should have tried to get his foot on that one.
When you're froze, man.
Very difficult. Oliver Kahn was scary, says Ricky D.
Scary, man. He was an attacking goalkeeper. I'm inventing that position. He was an attacking goalkeeper because, well, I didn't even watch him play really, but I always knew about the Oliver Kahn. Like, people would talk about him, as the greatest goalkeeper of all time. But like when I watch highlights, man,
Oh, it's a chance. Goal.
there we go.
Yeah, Slovakia.
Look at that.
Anko. Yeah, very easy. I mean, it's so easy to get behind the defence of the Germans at the minute. It is they're just opening the door up with the formation that they get, and they're playing quite high on the fullback.
The defense is not looking good.
Yeah,
we need Malik Chiao in the building. We need Malik Chiao.
We are knackered.
I need Malik Chiao, man. I forgot about the Boateng brothers. Yeah, that's right. They play with two different. They play one for Ghana, I think, and the other one for Germany. Obviously, look at
Wirtz and Duda having conversation while the game's going on. I mean, like I said, he lost the ball. You'd go mad as a coach, wouldn't you? Wirtz loses the ball to the halfway line, then just decides that he wants to have an argument with the player rather than actually try and track back and help his teammates out. Really poor.
As we see WOLTEMADE 11, just watching everything. Damn.
Good pull back to the penalty spot for Hanka to run onto.
And listen, I will.
Kids, I love it.
I will always defend international games because, first of all, if the players didn't want to do it, they wouldn't, and it would be done. But they do want to go every time. They want to. People want to represent their country. When you grow up, man, you think of. Well, I mean, maybe I'm speaking for the minority, but when you grow up, it's like you want to play for your country, man. I mean, it's you see the World Cup, you see the greatest stars if they ever play. It's I mean, come on, man. It's a dream country.
I mean, I used to love international football. I did. I mean, I used to go to a lot of internationals, but it lost its way a little bit for England, especially with some very poor managers. Went very negative rather than being. 90s was good. I mean, we had a really good side, and it was really, you could see there was some electricity within the team. Wolfie now just on the edge of the box. He gets challenged this time now, and Slovakia bring the ball back out to the halfway line. And like I say, I lost the passion for international football because of how drab it was. It was just, I mean, if you haven't got anything to shout for,
yeah, it would probably. But see, that you say that, but that is, I think. Well, how can you say this? It's like when you follow a big team and you don't know what you have, man. Because if think about following Peru, or think about following Bolivia, or think about following Venezuela, or think about following fucking Morocco. You're knackered, man. You guys got great players, great teams. So it's about maybe bad decisions, but and I do agree. If you winning also helps. So if you actually were to win, I think people will get back in it more than ever. And it's not being glory hunter. It just is what it is. I mean, you want to win something.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you want to be excited. I think is the word, Chris, isn't it? It's like I said. You don't. You're right. If you're born in, you could think of like the Irish or something like that, who obviously small countries, Wales. They're very passionate supporters, even though. They are limited when it comes to players. And I look at England, you think of the size of the country in England, it's not massive by any shakes. And we've done all right. Unfortunately for us, like I say, we've had a lot of coaches in the past that have gone very negative.
Well, the issue, I actually, it's funny. I went on, I don't know why, but I went on to watch Sky Sports.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now, man.
I was talking away before
thanks for
nobody was listening.
Thanks for stealing. Thanks for stealing the pay, by the way. Just funning around all stream long. But no, I was watching Sky Retro. What? Go ahead, Win. Have your say.
Just me mic stand collapsed, so I've had to change the mic stand. In the process, it's obviously done something. So I've had to renew all the connections, and well, there now anyway.
So I was watching Sky Sports Retro, right? And then there was this. We went back on the deadline day of this Odeyemi guy that was playing at Bromwich, and then he had to go. He wanted to go to Queens Park Rangers. He actually drove to the club it's kind of weird seeing how the transfer deadline was happening. Oh, look at this, happening last like even 15 years ago or so. Because imagine that now you would never see Isak going to Anfield waiting for it to happen. It's kind of weird. But I kept watching videos, kept watching, and I was watching Sky Sports with Jim White, and surprisingly, I was watching Simon Jordan. I never knew they worked there from like close to 15, 18 years ago, and they were talking about the England national team, and night and day, man. It felt like the whole of England was all about England national team, and now compared to now, it's fucking night and day, man.
It is. It is. But like I said, we can't like for big games. So like if you get far, like we did in the Euros and things like that, you put a national flag out your window, and the council come and tell you to take it down.
Well, that's bullshit anyway.
But that's how it is now. And I think, like I said, unfortunately, it's lost its gloss because there's so many limitations to actually.
And to me, that is
flying your country of origin. And exactly. You can't even now walk to an England game with a flag around your back without somebody questioning whether you're a far right. It's like, it's ridiculous.
Oh, wow.
It really is.
Yeah. That's just unbelievable to me. If you can't be happy about the country you're from, you're absolutely knackered. I mean,
and that, sadly, I know I don't want to get political, but sadly, that's the state of affairs here at the minute.
Yeah,
and I just don't understand it. I mean, I don't. I mean, here in America, man,
that makes 40 million of us.
Here in America, well, I don't know if it makes 40 million of you because somebody's happy with that. That's why it's in place. But anyway, that's a political thing. But here in America, man, you people fly their flags because the sky's blue. And so it's night and day. But yeah, it'll be hard, I guess, to not put the two together when it comes to football as well. But yeah, it's kind of weird.
Well, but especially football as well in this country, because football is so associated with young working class men kind of thing, which is the demographic which is predominantly patriotic.
Yeah, I mean here in America, every single game of official, whatever official sport it may be, whatever American football is the national anthem before anything.
Absolutely,
and
so it should be.
And so I guess that's not what you do over there.
No, it's bred out of kids in school these days.
Yeah, you can't sing the national anthem. You can't be a Christian in an English school anymore.
Wow.
It's ridiculous.
But I never understood the point. I mean, you are in this country. Well, I'm saying if I was in England, but I would think the same thing. You're in this country, and we all think that it's a great country. So why couldn't you be proud of this country? I mean, it makes no. You were in this country for a reason. I mean, all of us. Yeah, either you're born or migrate, whichever it may be. So there's a reason why we're here. So,
but I'm going to say it, and I hate to say this, but as an Englishman now, I feel like the minority. And I don't mean that because of the colour of my skin or anything like that. I feel like that because the rules that are employed against being an English person.
Well, I saw something. I think they were talking about freedom of speech in England, and if you tweet something that somebody doesn't like or whatever, you can get prosecuted for it.
There's people in jail for tweets now.
There is. Yeah, you can break into somebody's house and that's fine, but if you tweet something that looks religious or anti-Semitic, then bang, you're gone. There was somebody in the chat I've seen it, but unfortunately I can't raise the chat. But somebody says they seem as if they're playing so not to get injured.
Well, yeah, they are kind of
it's weak. Yeah, it is. It's very weak.
But the thing, with European qualifiers, man, you're Germany. You're probably going to get qualified, if not already. So why hurt yourself? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a weird type of thing. But I mean, Slovakia, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what the qualifiers in Europe are. I'm assuming Germany is going to make it.
Jam, just to address this point.
But Jam is in Canada, though. Are you not, Jam? I thought you were in Canada. from what we spoke before.
I'm not sure where, Jam. Anyways, I'm not sure what you guys are talking about, but I've seen lots of English flags during international competition. Now, it's very true there that when there was a World Cup on or Euros, a big international competition, you would regularly see hundreds and hundreds of cars on the road with a little St. George's pennant on.
Yeah.
But
How many have you seen in the last World Cup and the last Euro compared to
Previous
8, 10, 12, 20 years ago?
mate,
Well,
just compare
Almost
it to
none.
compare it to the Netherlands, who are like a bunch of little countries together, really, bro. The whole wall is orange. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable at times. Iceland, for example. Do you remember Iceland in the World Cup? I mean, it was it's like they got together a month before the practice. I mean, it was crazy to see. I remember vividly watching, because I remember I truly fell in love with football in 2006 in the World Cup when I watched England, and I thought this England, like I thought, I mean, in my weird thought, because I was a Baron, I thought I want to play for England, but obviously I had no fucking clue of how it worked. But because people with their faces painted with the red cross, then you got the that's why I always think the iconic cross on the shoulder. I remember seeing Beckham, Rooney, Lampard, Gerrard. I mean, Ferdinand. Who was the other twat in the center back with Ferdinand?
With Ferdinand would have been Butcher.
no, two. It was after Butcher.
And the goalkeeper, fuck me,
John Terry.
Yeah, John Terry.
John
and
Terry.
stuff like
Yeah, John Terry. And then you would put it together like, man, the best players from Chelsea, the best players from Liverpool, the best player from Man United, and all that, and you would think this team is going to win it all. But even the fans, man, it's just look at, you actually go back and watch the David Beckham free kick. It's just a free kick, and you obviously but how people reacted to it.
Well, is that
I'm sorry, but
against
it's not
Greece?
Against Greece at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
I mean,
But he got the equaliser. Yeah, but I mean, you're saying that was a highlight. You think we're playing Greece,
But that was
should be-
2000 and that was the 2010 qualifier.
yeah, and we nearly went out.
I think if you missed it,
The whole point is that was 16 years ago.
well, exactly right.
In
Yeah,
16 years, the damage done to this country has been irreparable, in my opinion.
Well, somebody just said that they love me, but the comment that I've just made, it's rubbish. And like I said, I've got a trike, and I had an English flag on the back. I was going to my friend's house. It was where we were playing Italy in the Euros Championship in the final. When was that? 4 years ago? Something like that, 3-4 years ago. And he's about 10, 15 miles away from where I live. So gets on me trike, puts me flag on the back, flying it away, and got stopped by the police and asked to remove it. Even though I said I'm going to a match, I'm taking my flag with me. And about 7 years ago, I'd got a big English flag flying outside my window, and I had somebody come and knock on my door from the council asking me to remove it because I'd offended somebody in the street. So, like I said, that's the reasons why I made the comment, because I do feel as though you are restricting on who I support and the place and the country that I've loved and been born in. So why can't I show and support my origin?
well,
like I
it's crazy
some
because
people just don't see it.
Because, for example, it's a difficult one because you get into these political takes, But like you will see in America, for example, and I've actually seen it in Newcastle. There was a place with an Indian flag outside. What's wrong with that? I mean, you can fly an Indian flag, and that's fine. Like, I'm assuming there will be the Indian restaurant or something. But so that's not an issue with that because it's a free country. But why couldn't you fly the English flag? which is
But
in England.
yeah, but if I'd got I mean, look at now. If I'd got a Palestine flag on or an Israeli flag on, you know what I mean? It would be like I would get bombasted for supporting Israel by all the Palestinian people that support Palestine. I mean, Jam Thatcher said there, like I'm calling myself a minority because that's how I feel. You know what I mean? When I can't fly the colours of my country because of what people's beliefs are, that aren't my beliefs. You know what I mean? I'm just supporting the country of my origin. But other people make you feel like a reject. And it's just because of what they believe. And because they've got so much power behind it now, it's crazy. It really is. And like I said, it is wrecking international football in this country.
Yeah, well, and that's what we listen. You know, we're talking about international
That's how
football.
we got
Obviously,
into the conversation in the first.
that's what we got into the conversation because I, quite honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm the only one that brings this conversation up because I feel a different. I feel like, you know, I feel like Mighty Win. You know, when you're a happy clapper and you're celebrating for no reason. So I feel the same way.
Because
Like I said,
guys,
Chris,
can I just jump on just for a second? Because Jam's coming in. I'm a white Englishman, mate. There's nothing to do with colour. I'm not talking. Please take colour out of the equation when I say the minority, because that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't be labelling because of the colour of a person minority. The reasons why I stated a minority is because I'm not allowed to celebrate my country my country.
And there could be a black person, a Hispanic person that's English that wants to be. Let me tell you something. A proper immigrant like myself, I would say, I fly the American flag all over, but you know why? Because I would never want to be anywhere else but here. So I'm gonna be proud of where I'm at because I could be in Peru and I love Peru and its food, but trust me, if I had to choose, I'll be over here any day. Any day, I get to have a good live in a good country where I can be safe. There's no options. So that could be any. It has nothing to do with color, though. You know,
but here's the thing, Chris. Here's the thing. England for me is and always has been, but very shortly won't be, in my opinion, the most civilized country in the world. The most civilized country in the world, where people, 99% of people adhere to the law, follow the law. The police are there to do their job and enforce the law. That has changed now, and that was why that's why I would always have preferred to live in England than live in the US. Right now, if I was 20 years old right now, I'd be doing everything in my power to get to Australia or to Canada.
You know, it's crazy. People in the chat says they're trying to put the England flag, but they can't find it. It's blocked. So I mean, I don't.
Are you joking, mate?
I don't know if they're actually looking for it or they're just messing around. But
well, here's the thing: the whole of England goes mad on St. Patrick's Day.
And that's Irish.
That's the Irish National Day. Everywhere goes mad. Guinness sales go through the roof. Everybody's going round with leprechaun hats and you know what. The bars are all decked out in green and all that. Me and a few of my friends always celebrate St. George's Day. And when we go out, you can count how many you see in the bars, and there's only 2 bars in the whole of Newcastle that actually put up St. George's Day bunting, whereas every one of them puts up St. Patrick's Day bunting.
Yeah. If you're a member of the channel, put up the Mighty Win and his English hat on there in the chat.
It's on there.
Now, the flag, I mean, you're able to put the flag. I guess people couldn't find it.
No, it's there.
Yeah, now there you go. Now put up the English flags, man. You colonial twat. You lost though, so it's okay.
Oh, here we go.
But see that banter is good, but sometimes I feel like some English folks are scared of the banter because of what people might say. But fuck, it's pointless, man. It's pointless. There's Bastian Schweinsteiger, the German. Yeah. Damn, he's aged.
Yes.
My goodness, man. He played in America as well. Oh, that's a proper midfielder there. You tell a German after what they've been through in their history, and we shall not go there. German people put their flag up. They're not ashamed. And trust me, when it comes to modern history, they could have something to be ashamed of.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
people understand that these German people didn't do anything. I mean, it's the modern Germans. So it is what it is. You can't erase the past, man.
They aren't to blame for the sins of their fathers.
Yeah,
And whilst everybody and the schools are braining it into kids now about how bad our colonial past was, with regard to slavery, yes, we were involved in slavery. Has happened in human existence in every single civilization since time begun. Who was the first country to decide that it was wrong? England. England was the first country, and that led to the War of Independence for America because you wanted to keep it. We were the first country to say slavery is wrong.
yeah.
And that's not heralded.
No.
And by the way, we also gave civilization, legislation, parliament, democracy to hundreds of countries all over the world.
Collins coming out for Rome.
And you're not allowed to celebrate that now. It's all wrong.
You should be. And I'm gonna tell you one thing from an
Bollock.
American, really. And listen, I don't always claim racism when it comes to just for anything. And me, I've been subject to racism. I'm a Hispanic man, but I think it's a lot less than when people say what it is really. But and I live in the country. There's no place where you would assume to experience racism more than where I live. So I can tell you from experience. But knowing and I just don't watch England from football. I actually watch English channels, shows all the time. England has to be one of the most inclusive countries that I've ever seen, if not more than America. But obviously, some people.
But anyway, we've kicked off.
We've kicked off with the second half, Gary. There you go.
Slovakia behind the defence again, and there's been one change for Germany.
Yes, Wolfie on the ball. Nice ball.
Plays out to the left-hand side from Wolfie, but again, really.
I'll tell you what the Voldemar reminds me of, and I hope he becomes him, which is Keanu Reeves with what's his name?
Reeves.
John Wick. John Wick. He walks like him. It feels like John Wick can't beat nobody because he hobbles around, but he kills everybody. So I hope that's what he becomes, a John Wick.
Oh dear, that's funny. He's our John Wick. There's a picture of him in wearing black and white. Have you seen it? Where he's bent backwards, like he's arching his back. All you can see is legs. It's like he's got legs up to my neck. It's ridiculous. Unfortunately, Germany aren't, like I say, aren't really playing well. They're really half out at times. Some of the first touches have been really poor.
Come on, you twat.
But we have had a change for Collins has gone off. Like I said, it's been quite poor because of the system that the Germans have put on. We're pushing on the fullback and leaving Rudiger, Tar and Stiller, who drops into the back four to try and play this 3 system at the back, and it's just far too easy for Slovakia to get some behind them.
What are you going to do? Oh, why? Oh.
Ball over the back now. There's a chance. It's a good save from Dubs again. Great save.
What happened there?
Absolutely great save. And the follow-up.
Yeah, Wolfie was a bit slow
from
there.
Goretzka, yeah.
Goretzka.
But Wolfie was central if it had gone backwards.
No, but if you watch... so it comes over.
Ball over to Wirtz. Good first touch for Wirtz. Plays it inside, and then Goretzka just literally gets it on his feet. Save, and it goes right.
Right,
so
now watch Wolfie where he is now.
Yeah. So I said if he'd have squared the ball, it was a goal.
Yeah, well, except he was slow getting to it, I thought.
What? He was nowhere near the ball.
Woldemade was nowhere near the ball, man. Get out of it. See, that's why, man. I never take you serious, man.
Yes, you're saying he was
nowhere near the ball. The bounce was on the other side.
Lovely.
Lovely what, man? We need to start practicing for radio because we might have something cooking. You need to practice for radio. When you commentate for radio, you have to explain what's happening because people are listening, they can't see, man.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be commentating for radio. Thank you very
Well,
much.
but you when
I
you
can't
but
even
you're
do it.
reacting,
I
but
can't
you're
even do it on
reacting.
television.
You're reacting to something. You can't just say low let, low let, low let,
Lovely.
low let.
Lo-
The
That-
hell, man. We're gonna be sacked on our first day, man.
That's like Unai Emery. Be off.
Good evening.
Biz off.
Biz off. Germany building from the back. Good square ball there from Stiller. Again, bit static. Come back again.
It's
It's quite negative from a German side, but again, poor ball again out the
poor
back from
5-yard
Saul.
ball.
And we've got a chance
Be
from
careful.
Slovakia on the edge of the box again.
Oh, we
the
need
referee's
Malik.
gonna
I'm
give
telling
a
you,
free
man.
kick here.
We need Malik Chow here. It was a mistake not to call him.
Free kick in a dangerous position.
Yeah, 1 off.
This is weird.
Ah,
This
you
watching
wonga.
two
Right,
screens
no.
where they're kicking different ways.
Oh, but
Yeah,
you
it's
should only
mirrored.
you should only pay attention to the one in front of you. Do Slovakians and Slovenians speak the same language?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which it would be what?
It's, well, it was the Yugoslav.
Yugoslav, yeah,
which is
it's just different slangs.
Serbo-Croat.
Indeed.
So Croatia, Serbia, Montenegro, they all speak the same.
Yeah. Well, they get into some weird dialects when you get into Kosovo and towards the Montenegrin border.
And you got Croatia. So that's what I'm saying, man. Modric could have been a man needed to play for Slovenia.
Basically, anything that was Yugoslavian had Serbo-Croat as their tongue.
Run over, ball into
And
the
what about
box. To the back stick.
Czechoslovakia?
No,
I mean, Yugoslavia had a cracking side at one time.
Czechoslovakia have their own language, Czech.
Yeah.
Well, Czech. I remember the World Cup. I think. Remember Rosicky and there's a few other players. Wasn't the national team was called the Republic of Czech, or what? How'd that go?
Yeah, well, they've since changed their name. It was the Czech Republic, but now it's Chechnya.
Checha, yeah.
Czech.
Chechnya
You get to
and
change your name. You
Slovakia.
get to change your name as a country. Shit, man. We can do what can we change England to? it wouldn't surprise when that they might want to change it.
I'm not even going to go. I'm not even going to go there.
They're gonna call it.
Nice.
Oh man, TB
Ball
Tabby.
over towards the back.
No,
Goes to
no.
the back stick. Good header out for Slovakia there.
Corner.
Corner to
Again, nice little
Germany.
involvement there with Voldemar moving the ball.
Voldemar
across.
didn't. Nah, see, G from Essex says Voldemar having a shocker. How can we say that? He has not even given the opportunity to shoot. Proves that we're one guy.
very, very frustrated, I think, is what I can
But-
see at
well,
the minute.
To be fair, we.
Chance. Flick on at the near post, but it's come all the way back out on this touchline now. Germany still in possession. The ball again aimlessly into the box. Rahm just picks the
He's
ball
gonna
up
get to that one.
and feeds the ball out to the left-hand side. Picked up by Wirtz. Wirtz gets tackled quite easily, though, from
Nice.
Slovakia. He manages to get the second ball out and keep it in play. Germany now about 40 yards out, playing more central. Again, just looking to pick the perfect pass, but nothing coming from it so far. And Ram just keeping it in play, giving the ball straight back to Slovakia. And Slovakia with a throw-in.
See, I told you when people getting frustrated with Voldemar, man. I told you the pressure is already the pressure, man. He's not even playing at Newcastle no more, at all yet, and he's got the pressure to perform.
Have we done that super chat from David Knight? Huh?
Oh no! I actually didn't even
No,
see it come.
you can't even put an England flag in the chat.
Oh, I was trying. Well, we proving that you can. You're proving that you can. I don't know why.
Well, somebody was saying that they couldn't do it, but it could be certain phones that have blocked it, like Android.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
the Wolfie puts it wide from a header. I must
far
admit,
was
though,
it?
you think you're paying 117 million for Wirtz, right? Because somebody's put in the chat that
Nah,
Wirtz is awful. I mean, again, I've not seen anything of any, for 117 million pounds. to say that he's worth it. I may be not looking at him in the right manner, but because he wears red. But I just don't see a £117 million player. Good ball again from Slovakia. Ball centrally. Oh, poor finish on the edge of the box. If I'm honest, he had other options.
You don't think Eddie Howe's watching this game?
Oh, definitely. Somebody will be watching all of them. They'll have scouts at every single match, I would have thought.
Yeah. You know Eddie Howe has his dodgy stick.
Doesn't need it. It's on Amazon. Whatever a dodgy stick is.
Yeah, we don't know. I have no stick. So if somebody asked, do you have a dodgy stick? I said, nope, because I don't. Literally.
There's no such thing as a dodgy stick.
No.
You've got blue pills now if you've got a dodgy stick.
Oh, yeah. Well, Wayne's got. Oh, there we go. Oh, you.
Oh, get out of it, man. That's not a foul. That's shocking decision. This referee is being awful again.
That would have been so good to see what he would do on that play. Oh, Slovakia did score, didn't they? So
that was a poor finish.
Germany looked like they ain't got no way of scoring an equalizer.
No, they look really open to the break from Slovakia, to be fair. Very dodgy at the back. They look all over the place, going high line. Well, there's a chance again here for Slovakia. 1-on-1 here if he goes through. Stands up tall. He goes to the far post. What a finish that is.
Excellent.
From Strelec. What a great finish that was.
Goal.
Again, that's what I said. Just a simple ball. And Germany are finding it absolutely impossible to defend against it.
We are knackered.
Hey, German. I'm sorry. Actually, my brother-in-law's name is German. Could you believe that? But in Spanish it would be Herman. So, but say we're knackered in German.
Wir sind kaputt.
yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that's not what it means, man. Get out of here.
That's exactly what it means.
Look at that, man. Boom. Right into
right finish that.
Verflunskheit Donovan Nachenmal.
Hey, when you sound a bit, you taking me back to the 40s, mate. Don't do that again. You're scaring me.
He's taking me back to Tuesday night when he was pissed.
So say we're knackered again.
Wir sind kaputt.
Wir sind kaputt.
Wir sind scheiße.
Indeed.
You're shite, all right.
Oh, Jimmy Owens, he's saying he can't add countries' flags either, and I'm on the laptop. Can only post trans flag and LGBTQ flag, pirate flag, checkered flag, and a cross-Japanese war flag.
Don't bite the bait. Don't bite the bait, Wayne. Don't bite the bait. Wayne wants to fucking say something, man. I will speak for you, man.
Prove that we're wangers.
Germany's 2-0 down again, trying to play a ball through, but it's to nobody in particular. And Slovakia again, play out from the back. Nice little football, and Gnabry has to track back again. Looks total body language of some of the German players are awful. I must
look at that. Look at that. Now that's proper pride in your country, right there. Look at the Slovakians.
Yeah.
Dancing up and down. Oh, this is a proper player too.
The stats are incredible, really. 8 shots each, 5 on target for Czechoslovakia, 4 on target for Germany, which is level. But the possession, Germany 67%, 374 passes to their 181, 89% accuracy to their 84%, 10 fouls to their 4, and 5 and 4 corners, more or less. But when I have that possession and that number of passes, and be creating as little as what they're creating.
Now, I actually got a question.
Highlights a problem for me.
I got a question about England supporters. I mean, club supporters. I mean, they'll travel. But English supporters, how does that work? So season ticket holders get a chance to, or anybody can buy a ticket to go see England away.
Completely different. Not completely separate from clubs.
So anybody can buy tickets to go see England.
You've got to be a member.
You've got to be an FA member.
An FA member.
Damn. So that means that there is a demand
Oh,
for you to put it for members only.
Very rarely.
It's
you
sold
can
out.
get tacklets. Yeah, exactly.
Very rarely it gets sold out.
No, it's sold out all the time.
So we still got hope. We got hope for England. Come on, man. I just saw a German guy
up
with
the
his
Villa
face-
saying
face
Newcastle new signing losing to Slovakia. Oh.
Oh,
He's
you
not playing on his
kidding me?
own.
Up the Villa. Come on, man. You try to get Osula, bro.
Newcastle leaving is up against Germany. Dubravka is keeping a clean sheet so far.
Yeah, against the mighty Germania.
Terence Ankers is having an issue now. Look, WTF? I'm farming. Why can't I put the English flag on?
Well,
What's going on?
I mean, I don't think I can find it on the emojis that YouTube has, which, listen, it wouldn't put it past them, all right?
No, exactly.
But I copied somebody's flag on there and I pasted it and it works. So you would assume it works. So I'm not happy. Well, somebody put the Union Jack. If you have an issue with the English flag, I'm sure the Union Jack wouldn't be allowed. So they're putting it on there. There you go. Chicken Oriental is doing that, which is the irony.
Yeah, but that's the British flag. There's a bit of a difference to the English flag.
Well, they put the
Oh, he's got the
Union
English
Jack
one now.
and the-
Yeah,
and the
because
English,
the one before he just got the Union Jack on there.
yeah, iPhone might be iPhone. You certainly would be able to because it's typing. There we go.
Oh, there's a chance here for Germany. Oh, it's an awful shot.
Man,
again,
you gotta
that is.
pass it to
Lad
you
who's
know,
just
if
come
I'm
on.
if I'm a center forward too, I want a little more personality. Start yelling at your teammates. Look, man, give me the damn ball. I'm rich. Give me the damn ball, mate.
I don't know where.
When it's trying to
good
make
terrible
sure.
header.
When it's trying to make sure you get. If you can't find the English flag, what you gonna do, man? You gonna send an email?
I know. I found it, but it won't.
Yeah, that's what Chicken Oriental just said. The English flag is.
Yeah, it goes up
blocked.
it goes in your chat.
Yeah.
Come on,
When
man.
you put it in, but then when you go to send it to the it's come up there
It's
now.
come up now.
There it is, man. Come on, man. You're trying to go nuts for no reason. You about to go nuclear.
He's
man.
going to go nuclear.
Hey, man, we're trying to not get Win to bite the bait, man, because he is ready to go at any time right now. Oh my goodness, man. Union Jack, man. Union Jack.
The reason we keep politics out of the show.
Yeah,
is
that's
because
true. Opinions.
Well,
Like what did Gary Moore say? It's like arseholes.
Aye,
Everybody's going.
everybody's got.
some things should be common sense, though.
Yep.
There you go.
Anyway, German trying to build up from the back again. Pretty poor
twice.
showing. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Very poor at the back from any balls humped into them. And like I say, you look at some of the players on here. Wirtz just seems to be, clueless to when
Don't
he's
look
got
at
the
the
ball
chat,
to
Wayne.
what he's going to do. Rom looks like he's got something about him when he's on the ball. But again, a poor ball again defensively to the back, and again Slovakia have a chance to break here, but the poor pass out has just allowed Germany to get back in numbers, and unfortunately, again through the poor pass, it's given back to Germany. But again, it's very poor.
That's case in point. All the England flags are blocked out in the chat for me. It's a black flag. That's what I got. But then your chat comes up with them on.
Yeah.
So it looks as though they're not going up, but they do actually come up.
Yeah, but it's funny though, isn't it? How they've blocked you.
Yeah.
And that's me talking rubbish, apparently. But that's how silly it's gone when you try and put it up. Win loves this
Win
flag.
loves the flag. I did not have any problem getting that one up.
No, that's weird, isn't it?
Don't bite the bait, man. Man, what's happening with Germany?
Awful, absolutely awful.
They've got no penetration.
They haven't got the right flag up.
They
They've got nothing up.
Napoli.
Lee saying all this vert slander, but Voldemort is free of
Voldemort.
criticism. Well, he spelt it wrong.
Well, first of all,
No, I think
You-
that there's a lot of people which went straight over my head because I know no. Well
Oh,
done there.
is this the
Retained the
Harry
ball
Potter
there.
thing?
Yeah, exactly. Because I know note about Harry Potter
No.
or Star Wars,
yeah,
Me
Voldemort
neither.
is Harry Potter. That's the
or
monster.
Lord of the Rings, and right. Got a free kick here on the edge of the box for Germany.
Biro. Carl Palmer has Caribbean heritage. Probably explains his chilled demeanor.
Yeah, that's crazy. I think from knits and what is it called? Kits and knits or something like that.
Kitson.
No, it's kits. It's a country.
Oh,
It's a-
Kitson St. Nevis.
yeah. No, literally. I mean, you wouldn't think so, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a country.
You
That's
know,
why he chose England.
but if it was rubbish, trust me, he'll be on that island playing.
Oh, he would. He would. That's why Steve McClellan went to Jamaica. He's bloody rubbish.
Jamaica.
Jamaica, come on.
No, what was the player we just sold to? We didn't sell him. We released him. What's his name? Fucking hell, man.
Oh, Isaac Hayden.
Isaac Hayden. Yeah, he's playing for Jamaica now. Wagwan, man. Everything balance, yeah. Yeah, man. Everything up to time.
Irie man.
Everything going to be
There was
Irish.
a chance there to the post, but Kimmich just puts it wide of the post.
Didn't put enough bend on it.
Come on, Kimmich, proper player, man, but he's starting to lose his magic now.
Well, like I say, I mean, I haven't seen a lot from Nabry. I mean, there was a very loose connection to Nabry at one point. I'm so glad we stayed well clear of that.
What is
Don't know
this?
who this lad is.
I feel like I've seen him before, but
It's
Oof.
Karim Adeyemi.
Adeyemi, I knew that, man.
Adeyemi.
Fucking hell, man.
Plays for Dortmund.
Adeyemi.
That's where you've seen him.
And Durison. Oh, Jesus. Who's that? Let's come on. Rigo's gone off. And Ein was lung. Mine was lung, apparently.
Ian Long.
Mine's Woodlong.
Yeah, we'll just call him Jury. Rigo's off and Juris is on. Or Juris is off and Rigo is on, one of them.
And Nabry's off, and Collins is off, and Stella's off.
Yes.
Wayne's got the pro flag behind, some people say. There you go.
Hey, yeah.
Are you trying to make a point, Wayne? Wayne's trying to make a point now, man. Wait, by the way, English Wayne talks rubbish too, because half of the time he never wants to do the English watch-alongs because he's not bothered. He wants to go get pissed.
No, I
So,
don't want to do the watch along because I want to watch them and enjoy them.
Well, you are, man. You're watching them and enjoying them. Which, by the way, tomorrow, Saturday. No, that's not tomorrow. Saturday, England versus Andorra for the World Cup. Where's England at? I mean, I'm assuming qualified already.
Well, as good as.
I mean, I never thought in Europe, because I think European qualifiers are easy as hunting at the zoo. But after seeing Italy not qualify, they're easy, man. After seeing Italy not qualify, I'm a little scared now for top teams. Can you believe it? England doesn't qualify for the World Cup? The mayhem, the rioting.
It's happened regularly.
No, it hasn't. What are you talking about, man?
We didn't go to Argentina. We didn't go to...
Yeah, 20 million years ago. But modern history, that would be, trust me, bro. It would be mayhem.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Foxy. And I mean, it is, like I say, the times have gone for Germany. They're rebuilding, and they are well away from being anything spectacular.
Going to the days of Thomas Muller. The last team would have been would be a good one that they can compete, but this one doesn't seem like they can compete for a World Cup. I don't see it. I don't see it. But you just never know, man. You know how weird things is, man. These teams, almost I feel like they always find a way to win when the important games are, when they're playing the important games. So I don't know. Like, you'll never see Slovakia winning a World Cup, with all due respect.
No, but Italy didn't qualify for the last one, remember?
And the one before.
Because that's how hard European qualification is.
Yeah, but it's the one. But it's never hasn't happened. That's why people are
every single competition,
man,
international tournament. There's big teams,
No, well, other than Italy in the last 20 years, the last 25 years, other than Italy, what big national team hasn't qualified? I want you to look it up.
Well, England for starters.
Yeah,
no, England didn't qualify last 25 years.
What are you talking about?
The last 25 years.
Yeah, we've missed out.
So this century.
I don't think so. What year? Which one?
Well, I'll tell you.
No, listen. You guys went to 2002. You blame Beckham for losing it. You went to 2006. You went to 2010. You went to 14 to Brazil. And unless it was the last one, which I would think you'd be remembering, you guys went to Qatar, actually, yeah.
Yeah, we've done recent in the modern side of things.
I think Holland would be one. I agree. But Sweden, with all the respect,
we lost to Iceland. What was that in? When we lost to Iceland?
But losing again. But Sweden, people are saying Sweden is not a big historic national team. So I mean, listen, if it wasn't for
Holland, the Dutch.
The Sweden.
Yeah, the Dutch have though as well. Are you saying the big?
Oh
team
yeah, well, Holland. I would give you Holland. Yeah, I would give you Holland. But that's it though. I mean, in Italy, and trust me, in Italy, man, it's like treason day. I remember watching on purpose. I actually went to watch an Italian channel about it. I could understand a little bit, but they were knackered, man. They were knackered, and they were talking about how they lost. How Italy they trying to beat tiki taka instead of proper Italian catenaccio. That's what won World Cups. That's our identity as Italy. That's what we need to do. And now teams seems like they want to play, tiki taka type football. And they were all against that, and they didn't qualify for World Cup. So yeah.
I mean, like I said, the teams around Europe now that, like I say, are also people used to laugh to think about some of these teams because some of their individual players play in high league now. I don't know whether it's more the fact that the small Icelandic players that play at high levels individually, they're half decent players. Whether that lifts the rest of the squad because they're playing against big teams, it's got to uplift a lot of them. But, you look at poor old San Marino, you know what I mean? Yeah. They expect to get drilled, half a dozen plus goals a game. And yet, didn't they win their first international match not so long ago? Am I right in saying that, Win?
Who was that?
San Marino.
Yeah, they beat...
I mean, you guys got to play with...
Was it Liechtenstein or something? Or Macedonia? Yeah, it was something like that, wasn't it?
Exactly. Though, if you can't qualify with in the qualifiers where Macedonia, San Marino, Malta, Kosovo, like, come on, man, get a life.
This is comfortably the easiest qualification group we've ever had.
Yeah, easy.
Because invariably we'll get a Poland in there and an Italy in there.
Top floor is Germany playing with a striker? ? Help me out, guys. Yeah, it's a hard one to watch, mate. To be fair, because like I say, there is, this sounds crazy, but this has an element of Newcastle about it with the German side because you've got a disconnection from midfield to forward line. So the play coming up to that line, then like I said, your balls into the box. It's all about delivery into the box for the striker, whoever it is, to feed off. And again, it proves today, without delivery into the box of any quality, and there's been none. We're into the 73rd minute, and there's been literally, I can name one that has been delivered with anything. With any quality, absolutely. And it's like I said, it's been a very poor display. But again, people say you look at the players on there, they're not fantastic, blah blah blah. This is the coach's setup, and like I say, the system that the coach is playing, I do not think it suits the style of players that he's got on there. Verts out on the left wing, he's been non-existent, and you've got players in the middle of the park that just don't seem to be linking the midfield and the forward line at all. So it's either going back or wide. It's never going through the middle.
What they've been badly is a player carrying the ball from the centre circle to the opposition.
Well, that's supposed to be Verts.
But, yeah.
But it's
just
been a very poor performance.
They're very pendulum the way we are. And then when they do get back to the box, Czechoslovakia have withdrawn to the low block. Although they're doing a bit more pressing this off, funnily enough. I think they're getting a bit confidence because they're 2 up. So they ain't dropping back so far.
No.
Here's the young kid who's just come on from...
Yeah. Well, he runs straight into Skriniar, though. And he out for a corner kick to Germany.
Corner,
yeah. But you're right. I think Nagelsmann will absolutely get slated for this because, like I say, when you look at performance levels, there hasn't been anything from them that you'd think, they've been unlucky. They haven't been unlucky. They've been particularly outplayed when it comes to the long ball and dealing with long balls over the top. Because again, they play this Spudsy-like high line, as you can see, the halfway line, and once. And to be fair, you look at these two. I've never rated Tar, if I'm honest with you, and the other lad, Rudiger, and is a similar ilk for me. Very clumsy looking type German, not confident with his feet, doesn't look comfortable with his feet, and he's allowed the ball to bounce in front of him, which wrong-footed him, and Slovakia have been around the back. Unfortunately, they couldn't score. But again, I mean, when Chris came onto the channel, it was very. You could hear his first words. Have you just watched that? It has been laughable.
Just having a quick look. Congo are top of that group.
Are they?
They're ahead of Senegal. They've got 13 points to Senegal's 12.
We've got another corner kick. Yeah, Foxy saying that they're flying at the minute. Oh, it was a good punch out again there from Bowman. Headed back in there. So Slovakia down onto this left-hand side, and again, just trying to find an element of space there, but unfortunately, a bit of a deflection, and it's a goal kick to Germany.
And this is their first match, so they're going to be bottom of the group. Their group also contains Northern Ireland and Luxembourg.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Exactly.
simple on paper, isn't it? You look at it. Should get through still, Northern Ireland and Luxembourg in their group, says Jimmy, exactly the same.
Well, but if they don't win the group, they then go into the playoffs. In the playoffs, in Group B, Switzerland and Sweden are both there. Denmark and Greece, Scotland, if you will, in Group C. You've got France, Ukraine in Group D, so that should be fairly easy. But then, if you look at Group E, Turkey, Spain, who are currently second, Turkey, Spain, Bulgaria, who've always had a good international team, and Georgia, and we know how many good players are coming out of Georgia now.
Yeah.
And you've got Portugal, Hungary, Republic of Ireland.
That's just a terrible delivery into the box again now. Yeah, free kick in a really good place.
Netherlands have drawn our usual nemesis, Poland, and they've got Finland, but Finland are top of the group at the minute. Austria, Romania in the same group, Norway. Italy have got a fairly easy group, Norway, Israel, Estonia and Moldova. Belgium are sitting third in theirs.
Yeah.
Behind Wales and North Macedonia.
Yeah, because Wales are winning, aren't they? Yeah. Jabstash is saying, forget Germany. This is bad for Newcastle. We need Voldemar to come in with full of confidence next week.
I just don't want. It wouldn't bother me if he got subbed. I don't want him injured.
They seem to, I don't know what it is, but they do seem to be playing well within themselves. I don't know what's going on here at the side. Lots of discussions being had and made, but nothing coming of it from the fourth official.
Dubravka comfortable with his feet again.
Yeah. All the way through again, just a non-ball. In the 79th minute, guys, Slovakia 2, Germany 0. It does feel like it's going to be 90 minutes I'll never get back in my life.
Yeah, exactly. Got top floors here. Germany playing with a striker, help me. And Geo Toon 84 says, thank God we got Wissa.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. I mean, if he was to miss some glares, I mean, again, going up, he didn't really...
Captain Fisher's taken Michael Mick to task for being pessimistic. Insofar that he was saying our window was 5 out of 10, which I think is balderdash, to say the least.
I mean, like I said, I think everybody works on emotion, don't they? And like I say, we haven't had the greatest results, even though I thought the 2 out of the 3 games are very good, and that was without really any of them starting. Let's have a look at this one. So
Cyrus Agassi. Have you got it? I put it up.
Yeah, there you go.
Fighting with one. This is disgraceful from Germany. What are they doing? I wonder what their fans are thinking. Top class players can't even be a 50th place team.
Yeah.
$5. Thank you very much, Cyrus.
Thanks, Cyrus. I mean, it is a strange. It has a strange feeling to the game. It's like I said. It's being played to me like a friendly. You know what I mean? There's no intent. There doesn't seem to be any intent whatsoever from the German team. And I must admit, I find that the forward line very, very poor. They're not really giving an out of any service. And like I say, it just for me, it's just again very narrow, and everybody is blocking each other's path out, if you like. I mean, Germany seem to have gone into this 4-1-5 system for a very small, brief moment there. And again, there doesn't look to be any connection between midfield and the rest of the team at all.
Mark was saying, I'm glad I took a good look at WOLTEMADE tonight because my expectations are much lower now.
Yeah, like I said, I've never really seen him as a top number 9 striker because it's mainly because of the pace. But then, like I say, you watch the highlights and his build-up play towards some of his goals has been very good. I don't know why they don't. Like now. He's full Krug injured or something because, like I say, he's not involved in anything. I would have dropped him into the 9 slots and tried and link up play between the midfield and forward line a little bit. It doesn't seem to be, it's just an easy ball out every time, isn't it? You know what I mean? You beat the midfield and it seems as though, Slovakia have a chance or an opportunity to get behind the Germans nearly every time.
As you said, that there's a very uneasy similarity between the way Germany are playing and a lot of Newcastle's play last season, when there just isn't that creative spark to. It's not as though it's a really low block that Czechoslovakia Slovakia are playing, but they haven't seemingly got that. Fox in the box to make something happen. It's been an awful watch, to tell you the truth.
It has. It's been terrible. Absolutely terrible. Slovakia just making a Tupta has come on. The puck. So
they are Congo playing tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, yeah. I saw that. I am going to be try and watch it somewhere if I get the opportunity.
It's
Well,
on
well,
FIFA.
man.
It's free on FIFA Plus.
Oh, it's on FIFA Plus, is it?
Yeah.
You tell me. We can sort all your problems.
Yeah, I bet you kind of sort Germany's problem.
I'm gonna say.
Well, the good thing about it is we have nothing invested other than watching Voldemar. So
There
we
you
can
go.
jump
Oh,
from
well, that
Good
was well
first
done.
touch.
pro.
Yeah,
Oh,
good
yeah,
first touch there from WOLTEMADE.
Yeah, but you see the way he held that, well, two defenders off.
That's better than Isaac could ever do.
Exactly. Oh, don't you start becoming an Isaac hater now, son.
I don't. but
Not
I-
after
I-
you defended him.
I point out deficiencies, man.
No, whenever I pointed out deficiencies, it was because I hated him. This is not me being wise after the event. I was saying it at the time.
Well, you did hate him. That's the problem.
And turns out I was right too, doesn't it?
Far too easy for Slovakia, though, defence-wise. And like they say,
Oh, look at this.
there's an out ball every time.
Oh man,
What
he
are
got
you
lucky on that
doing,
one.
Bowman? Jeez, you're taking a gamble there, son.
He's doing a bit of a poop, but he did it well.
Poop.
I mean, it's a great first touch out of his feet there from the Slovakia. It's just a bit heavy. But like I say, Bowman just looked all out. I mean, he's certainly got the school of Pope in him, hasn't he?
School of poop, they're coming out of his box that time.
Kicked the ball. I mean, Nagelman, he's just shaking his head there, wondering what the hell he's going to do. But they are, like I say, there's a long way to go in this competition for the Germans. I'll tell you now, on this performance anyway.
As someone said in the chat, though, they've got where is it? I mean, I had it up before, didn't I? Let's have a look.
I don't know. I can't scroll up on our chat on the system. I don't know why.
Yeah, they've got Northern Ireland and Luxembourg are the other two teams,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
shouldn't be a problem.
Well, no, but I mean, you'd think they'd be able to take out Slovakia, though, mate. Really? Yeah, we
You
are
would have
talking
thought
about
so.
Germany, aren't we? You know, we're
Rank
not
number
talking,
50. We are talking about the Germans.
Yeah, they bombed our chip, eh?
They certainly did.
Oh,
I think.
referee allowed
got away
Button
with
to
it.
go
Oh,
by,
here
I'm
we
gonna
go.
say. He got a chance here. Come on.
Oh,
Make
man.
it count, man.
That's a poor delivery into the box again
Shocking.
from Wirtz. I mean, he's not even looked at anybody there. He's just aimless. I mean, again, I disappointed from Voldemar there because I'd want him to attack a post, back or front, to give him options, and he stayed very central. Yeah, I mean, I'm not enamored by what I'm saying. The Chancel just nicked off his head.
At the expense of a corner.
Mustafa Turksi saying that the game's rigged.
In what? In
As
what
if
respect,
somebody's-
Mustafa? Who are you saying it's rigged in favour of?
Well, it's obviously a loss to Germany, you reckon? Ball into the box towards the back stick. Again, headed clear by the Slovaks.
And again, Wolfamara was close enough to that to maybe
Yeah, get something on it.
got to have a bit more influence, shall we say?
Yeah. Oh, a great ball out again from Slovakia down that right-hand side onto the wing.
Yeah, because of course they're pushing that foot high up now that they're leaving themselves open at the back, which they've got now 2 minutes to go.
Yeah. Not looking happy in the stands there.
That looks a bit like Daniel Levy, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not happy about it.
Germany won winning last 6 games.
There you go.
That's
This is worse than us against Leeds.
yeah.
I make you right, Captain Fish.
Very ordinary. Good throw in into the front stick. So again, just holding up against 3 German players back to a middle of the park, and it's a cross from Slovakia, easily dealt with this time from Germany. We've gone long to the halfway line again, uncontested at the halfway line. So it's just easier for Slovakia to bring the ball back in down this left-hand side. There's a referee aren't going to accept that. Yeah. I mean, the referee has I must admit, he has given some really dodgy decisions. There was a holding of the wrist at some point, but nothing of warrants a free kick.
Paul Morris is saying, my wife says, surely Newcastle aren't playing every night. Lots of content, nearly every night. Divorce papers probably in the post.
Yeah.
I'm pleased you're watching every night, Paul. Thanks a lot, mate. Thanks for being a member.
Love it.
Oh, yellow card for Adeyemi.
Yeah, back chatting. Far too much to discuss there to the referee.
Oh, an elbow right into the armpit.
Yeah, frustration, I think.
Yeah, we've got Marco saying, Voldemar missed a header chance early on, and those are the chances that I watched him missing lots of times last night when I looked into him. As I pointed out of all of his goals, he scored only 4 with his head. You know, people think because he's 6'6" that should be his strength, but it's not. It's his footwork that's his strength.
Tall men can't jump. I don't know what it is though. I mean, you look at I've said it many a time about J7. I said it about Isaac. Isaac struggled in the air against opposition. You know, we seem to have a lot of tall guys that don't really command anything aerially. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's more difficult for tall players because they get marked so much tighter in the box. But there's no contested balls from anybody really. When it comes to an aerial header.
And the 2 best aerial players that we've had haven't really been that tall, which, in my opinion, it would be Shearer and Wilson in recent times.
Yeah.
And for centre forwards, they are just over 6 foot, but nothing.
But again, you've got to look at the performance and the body language from a lot of German players. It's not just. I look at Voltemade and he looks peed off. He really does look peed off because he hasn't had anything to work with whatsoever, and it has all been bits.
And again,
I've seen some nice first touches.
Yeah, I've seen some excellent first touches, but you wonder if he's playing the orders. That he has to patrol that penalty spot kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, go on. Oh, God. In 2 minds again there, didn't they? They got into each other's way there.
And Voldemar left it for him, I think.
Yeah, Amri. Voldemar was looking for a potentially bicycle kick, but then he didn't know what to do. Let's put it that way.
Lee W saying Gary Speed was only 5'10", but was immense in the air.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was indeed immense in the air.
That's what I said. It's strange how
it was the team that we had when we had Shearer, Ferdinand, Speed, and Dabazas all in the same team. A corner was as good as a goal then. Days, because the 4 of them were so good in the air that the defenders just didn't know how to mark, and whoever the main men decided to pick up and left the other 2 free.
I love that. That's probably the saying of the night. Jacob Scott put down. The ref loves his whistle. Bloke thinks he's at a rave. I absolutely love that. That is the statement of the night, I think.
Marge is saying that a Sprilla header versus Barcelona.
The hat-trick versus Barca, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean, it was one of them moments for him.
Yeah, my big dunk was awesome in the air.
Foxy's just hit a good one. Tim Cahill. He was superb for a little guy. in the air.
He was hard as nails, him and all.
Yeah, he was. He was. I mean, you know, you look at the likes of you if you watch Ronaldo, it's the way they seem to jump early but stay in the air. You know what I mean? It's really weird how they can just seem to command the air and the space around them. And ball into the box again. It's a poor delivery. Oh, it's a misplaced, very misplaced clearance there that goes back towards his own goal, and Dubravka sees it over the bar. So another corner kick to Germany.
Paul Morris is saying, I'll have to get the wife to buy an England flag in the settlement. Let's see how that works out.
Again, they're trying to aim for Voldemar at the near stick, but comes to nothing.
This time they got a throw.
Yeah, bit of a glancing header. And we're into injury time, and it's into the last minute of injury time.
And the ball's given away. Have they got a quick break on here to score 3, do you reckon?
Slovakia have on the way. Boom. Again, very easy, and very ordinary from Germany, I must admit. All the Slovaks now are to tell them to slow down. He looks like my mate, the lad there with the tash, Adam Davey. Very similar.
Well, they've got 30 seconds left to do anything.
Mate, if they couldn't do anything in the first 94, I can't see them doing anything in the last 30. Good crossfield. Yeah, I'm going to say, really good crossfield cross there. But again, it's just, you know, they're too slow to build up.
Too many passes.
Yeah, too many negative passes. Again, just humped up towards Voldemar with no real purpose. And it's up to the referee now. We are over. That's it. And
that's
they're done.
all done and dusted.
Ooh. Wow, shocking.
But
I must admit, Slovakia did play well. I've got to give it to Slovakia. They did well. They did the job that they needed to do. Very interesting. But like I say, you're not going to get those minutes back.
Nah, we're not going to get those 2 hours back.
So,
2.5 hours. Wow.
Spain have won 3-0. Turkey beat Georgia 3-2. Malta, Lithuania 1-1. Kazakhstan 0, Wales 1. Liechtenstein 0, Belgium 6.
WOLTEMADE.
Breaking news, there's some Tottenham Hotspur announced Daniel Levy to step down as executive chairman, and there's going to be no other changes to the board, according to the rumours.
Yeah. It's a funny one.
Sources close to Lewis family who own majority stake at Tottenham Hotspur deny they are preparing to sell the club and are committed to the long-term future. There you go. A lot of disruption behind the scenes.
What can we say about the main event today, which is why we had this stream in the first place?
Well,
to look at
WOLTEMADE didn't murder anything, did he? If I'm honest.
He certainly wasn't charging Doon, and he wasn't scoring goals for the Toon, and he wasn't a Kaiser drinking Bruin. That's for certain.
That's so true. That's all right. I mean, it's again, you know, we keep saying. Unfortunately, it was very Newcastle-esque at times, where we just we get to the final third and seem to lose what we need to be doing. And like I say, if you don't feed the horse will never win the race. So, like I said, they just didn't do enough for me in the final third. Germany seemed very inept of ideas. And like I say, if you're not getting the service into the strikers can only do one thing. Just disappointing on Voldemar, if I'm honest with you. Because like I say, he just does, again, like you said before, is he talking to the gaffer? Or the gaffer's asking him to do a specific job? And it seemed to nullify his game completely. But I've not, like I said, I don't see a great number 9 from him. I see a good number 10. I see a good target man with people running off him. It's whether Eddie Howe sees that. Let's see what happens.
Fox is saying I don't know whether it's a compliment or a Win songs were more entertaining than this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Haaland say Terence Ankers is saying Haaland scores though, and Haaland does sort of score because again, he's a big lad, he's a tall lad, and he does score unconventional goals. And that's to say he's not a player that shirks responsibility in front of goal. But you've also got to think of the quality of the balls into the box, and as Man City's team seems to be evolving again. A lot of the older players now seem to be moving on, and they're rebuilding. Very similar situation to Germany. You've seen a team that looks very bitter, very lost in what they need to do, and like I said, the results just don't go for you when you're in that situation. We've seen it for far too many years at Newcastle when we've just looking good, and then we sell all the best players. Hopefully, that doesn't happen anymore. Anything else, Win?
I'm just looking to see if there's somebody coming in here or not. I don't know.
He can't jump on.
Right.
That's it then, folks.
No,
yeah, exactly. We are good to go. We'll have I'll be on tomorrow at all. Are you guys doing anything tomorrow? You guys doing the midday
live
one?
midday.
So we'll 1 o'clock for Visa then, isn't it? 1:30?
Yeah.
No, I ain't got a chance to do it tomorrow daytime, Chris. But
thank you for the super chat, Michael McIntyre, David Knight, and Cyrus Ascari, who I haven't seen before. Welcome and thank you very much, Cyrus Ascari.
Indeed. But we'll probably do some comments over the weekend on the lads on international duty. Indeed. So
stay tuned.
There you go. Thank you. The Congo watch along. There you go. Yeah. Shame I can't do it. I'm just too busy.
Geordie Congolese.
Indeed.
Is the hero of the Lees.
This is right then. Thanks everybody for joining us for a very boring match. Apologies, we didn't get anything else of it, but we had some fun.
The chat. It's kept us entertained.
Yeah, as always, it's always lovely. As great Martin Bland says, "Bush." There you go. See you on the next one. We'll be again. Don't forget to hit the like buttons. Don't forget before you go, smash the subscribe because, like I say, we do lots of shows throughout the week. Sometimes double up in certain days. Always there for the news regarding Newcastle United. So thank you from all of us
at
NUFC Talk TV, and it's a goodbye from him over there. Until the next one,
the lads,
lassies and bairns. See you on the next one.
Ciao, ciao.